here we are back in the garage. We're gonna pretty much finish this thing up right now. Gotta put the spark plugs back on, situate some wiring, obviously the gas tank, the seat, the big fuse, and is that really it? Is that really it? I think it is. We got everything we need. We got exhaust pipe, intake, induction. I mean, what else do you need, right? Gasoline coming up next. I almost forgot about the O2 sensors. O2 sensors have got to go in the pipe. That would be important. Definitely definitely forgot about those O2 sensors. I knew I was forgetting something. I believe it's a 22 millimeters. Here's the socket. A big bulky O2 sensor thing can't fit on there. It's not really motorcycle friendly, you know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna add some never sees on here. Okay, well, I do happen to have some of this stuff. It's good up to 1800 degrees Fahrenheit. So I think that is plenty capable of what I need this for. Basically, it just prevents any seizing. You can guarantee that your nuts and bolts are gonna come off nice and clean. So I'm gonna add a little dab of this on each of the threads on the O2 sensors. I probably should have added this to the nuts on the exhaust studs as well, but I didn't. I may be paying for that later. Try to do a little dab, try not to get it on the actual O2 sensor itself, just the thread. It's probably way too much, but there it is. I can link this stuff down below if you guys want to pick up some. I mean, it'll last you a lifetime, I'm sure. I'll wipe the excess a little bit. Finagle your phalanges in there. Metatarsals. Phalanges? Metatarsals. I think phalanges. You're going to want to have your O2 sensor unplugged. That way you're not just winding up that cord. You don't want to twist the wires into oblivion. So once you got it pretty close, snug tight, finger tight, let's bring in our special wrench. It's definitely a tight little area. As you guys already saw, I mean, I removed this a month or so ago. Now we're just putting everything back together, torquing everything back on. Trying not to forget anything. Where is my mind? Where is my mind? I think I want to try the O2 wrench. It just doesn't really go on square. Clearance is a little too tight. Okay, pretty tight there. Don't forget to connect the power to this bad boy. Line the tabs up, give it a click. Probably run that through a zip tie or something right there. Let's get the rear one situated. There's our hole. Here's our sensor. Gotta add some of our copper goop. This might be overkill, but you know, what else is new? Just a dab will do ya. Get her cranked in there. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Torqued it. Yep. Factory specs, of course. Well, that was a joke. Factory specs in my book. That's all that matters. Get this doohickey back connected. Back into your home. And then we're gonna situate all these wires and stuff. This is from my light bar. Zip tie everything up out of the way, tuck it nice and tight. I'm gonna bring in the old gas tank, get that thing on. One more step completed. Okay, I think I got most of the wires kind of situated and zip tied and out of the way, tucked up and whatnot down here. Got to add a couple zip ties on all these connectors, zip tie on the clutch cable. I think I'm gonna move on to the old gas tank now. We'll be ready to try to fire it up for the first time. See what happens. Could blow up, could run fine. Your guess is as good as mine. Got my hardware in there already. Might as well take that out real quick. Let's get this thing on. Here he comes. Mr. T is in the house. Ready for that axle back. Oh, there it is. That's an easy. Turbo noises. Turbo. Gotta love them. Get in your hole. We're mic'd up, baby. We're mic'd up. You see the mic? Got a little wireless mic on this episode. Pretty cool, huh? I could just walk around and it just sounds very, very good quality. Not really good quality, but $50 quality. It's pretty cool. You just walk away from the camera, boom, you still hear me just fine, as if I'm just speaking right next to the camera. And here we are. We're back at it. We're going to be tightening down my gas tank. Going by the book on this one. Fuel tank mounting bolts, 15 to 20 foot-pounds. Crank her up. 15 to 20. So let's just do 20 foot-pounds. Quarter Allen and your half-inch nut. Oh, F you too. Where's my power ratchet at? I'll just enjoy the last little bit of working on this thing. Oh my god. Call me buttery. Call me Butterfingers in high school. Let's get that torque. 20. Solid. There we have it. 20 foot-pounds. Factory torqued. Light me up, baby. Okay, we got to get our little sending unit, fuel thingy, all this jazz up and plumbed. Get our little overflow tube back on. Vent, overflow, whatever. All right, that's secure. Let's tuck this behind the tube. Make it a little tighter. Tuck it a little better. Hopefully it works a little more sleek here. It's all Gucci goo and a hootie hoo, you know what I mean? Why do I keep saying that? I don't know. As long as nothing interferes with the seat, I'll be good to go. Let's get this fuel line connected again. Hopefully it does what it should do and stop the flow once it's connected. Okay, well, I'll grab a rag or something just in case. Hopefully it will stop the flow, Joe. Okay, pop it on and hold your breath. Spring loaded, so it pushes up and pushes in. Oh, okay, clicked and loaded. Saw a drop of fuel. Oh no, it's leaking. Yeah, it's leaking. Shoot. I think I have to replace this O-ring that's in the freaking line. Shoot, it's always something. Good news is I do have these O-rings. What do you know, another delay. But we do have the O-ring assortment here. I believe this is from Harbor Freight. I'll link something like it down below if you guys want to, get yourself an assortment. Be ready when the time comes. These are pretty much chemical resistant, high heat resistant. These are the green. These are hydrogenated nitrile butadiene rubber. The HNBR's construction. Never knew what that meant. We're going to find the right size O-ring, get the old one out, and pop in the new one. And hopefully connect that thing without any leaks. Hopefully I can fix it before I asphyxiate myself in here. Smells like fuel up in here now. Definitely a strong, potent smell. All right, let's get my pick out. Let's get a pick and pick it out. Pick it out, pick it out, pick it out, pick it out. Hopefully, let's see if you guys can see pretty good. Okay, sure. We are gonna learn today. How did I do that? Very little O-wing in there. I think it's starfed in there, brother. How was that green? That was like green before. Now it is definitely not green. Look at that thing. This thing's really buried in here. I see the green now. Okay, it's coming out. There we go. There's the wee little O-ring. Definitely is beat up. It's been in there for years. Oh, is that a spring in there too? We are learning something today. Okay, cool. So, kind of just came apart on me. No big deal. This little spring, little nipple thing, and the housing. So, get that cleaned out, wipe it down, find a new O-ring. Jesus, what next? Well, here I am on the kit. I'm trying to compare the old O-ring to one of these ones in the kit here. I don't really have a number to go by. I'm just going visually right now. That one might be it. I could give it a shot and see. I don't know. These are all mix and matched. I'm not really sure what size that would be, but you can also get these O-rings online. They come in like a 5-pack. I'm going to see if one of the O-rings that I have will work, because I don't want to wait any longer for this. Well, let's see if we can wing it here. Spring in first. Put this little doohickey guy in second. The round end goes down. See what happens here. It kind of looks like it fits. It may have been too easy of a fit. I don't know, bro. I don't know if it's in there, bro. It might work. Let's give it a shot. If not, we're just going to leak more gas. What's the big deal? But here we go. We're going to pop it in. Oh, so far so good. Yeah, it's leaking. Shoot, man. Yeah, it's leaking. Got to pop her off again. Damn, too good to be true, man. I think I'm gonna have to go a little bit thicker on that O-ring. Sure is always something, I gotta say. Okay, how about an A015? We're gonna give it a shot. That looks better. Only one way to find out, baby. Don't need any more setbacks, brah. Here goes nothing. 3, 2, 1. Is it gonna seal? Please just seal. A little bit of residue. A little bit of residue on there, hopefully. I wiggle it and it'll start leaking. Shiitake mushroom, son. I might have to order a rebuild petcock. It's a baloney, brother. Baloney. I don't think this is ever gonna end with setbacks like this. What the heck? Granted, it's a 2007 Harley. I guess things like these are gonna wear out. You're gonna have to replace them. They're wear items, you know? You just gotta expect something like this. I guess we're not starting this thing tonight. Things aren't going my way. We're gonna try again tomorrow. We'll see you guys later. Okay, we just had a breakthrough. I just got the O-ring By the way, this is a Harbor Freight O-ring set, O-ring assortment. Can link it down below, or just, yeah, link it down below. I had 397 pieces. Any Hoosers. 009 is the size that fit into the petcock, or into the quick release. So 009 on here is a number 9 ID 5.8, OD 9.6. So that's pretty much what I'm using right now. It hasn't leaked, and it's been pretty solid. There's no sign of any leaks, so I'm gonna call that O-ring good to go. So far, no leaks. We're not ready to record yet. We're not ready to record yet. Ant. What? Got an ant on you. Got him. We'll do the final test when we go to pressurize the system. With that being said, I'm gonna get this fuse installed. 30 amp fuse. Get that baby installed. We'll be one step closer to hearing this baby purr. Purr. Okay, we are live. All we have to do now to confirm our O-ring is gonna hold. Just grab the keys. Yeah, I mean, I've been trickle charging the battery, so we shouldn't be hurting on juice. It's been a while. We're in good shape so far. Well, to be honest, I am pretty nervous to fire this thing up. Nervous and excited, I guess you would say. 'Cause all this work comes down to this, and this is when you double check, hoping you did everything correctly. Didn't forget anything drastic, nothing crucial, nothing catastrophic. I don't know why. I'm like extra nervous to start this. More nervous than I've ever been, even the first time when I did it. But we're gonna man up and we're gonna start it. Maybe set off an alarm. Maybe even get a flame. Last time I started this thing, it shot a flame out. I left the seat off, I don't know why. Okay, here goes nothing. This is when you hope you did everything correctly and you're pretty certain of your ability to rebuild a motor. Granted, it was just the top end, but still, if you mess up on something, it's still gonna make a huge difference. O2 sensors are in, spark plug wires are on. I hope I put my fuel injector connectors on the right ones. I guess this is the end here. Let's get her fired up, say a prayer to the Harley gods. It's a success. It's a very good success. A little smoky, not to be alarmed. I think that's normal. That's from all the grease and stuff on the pipes, all the grime and dirty fingers. All right, let's double check for any type of leaks, any type of seeping. Clear. I do need to get some new plugs. That's what I was gonna do, and that's what I definitely forgot to do. I mean, just a little bit of steam, smoke, whatever it is, debris burning off just for that little initial burn, so it didn't get anywhere near to heat it up or to operating temp. But we did it. We freaking did it again. I think we did a pretty damn good job, boys. Can't forget my big old Sportster seat, big booty Sportster seat. Damn, does it make a difference from the stock seat? Nice and cushiony for those long rides. Push it forward. Let's get my Phillips nice and tight. Nice and tight. Locked and loaded. Alright, we made it to the gas station. So far, so good. Looking good, no leaks. Just getting warmed up. First couple miles going well. Alright, well, we just made it back from a long 13-mile test ride. It's late. I just had to ride it. I just had to just get it over with. Oil's a little low. Check that after it warmed up. Probably add about a half a quart to it, maybe. Then we should be good to go. And one other thing, when I was gonna, yeah, this is what happened here. So I was like, okay, let's start her up. Keys turned on, no headlight. I ended up unplugging it over here, but it looks like that there is the wire lead that comes out of it. It's a little finicky because I can just wiggle this a little bit and it turns on. Let go, it goes off. So I'm thinking one of the leads is disconnected from the housing. So I have to investigate the headlight. I had my good old light bar. My light bar was the last legal way to ride at night, and it came through for me. Thankfully, that's just directly to the battery. That was a little bit of fiasco. I said, screw it, let's just go with that little thing. Couldn't really see crap. So I filled it up with some new gas, about 13 miles in on the new seals, and we are looking solid on this thing. I'll be sure to keep you guys updated on anything that happens with this thing. You know, anything comes up, any casualties, anything going wrong, any updates, I will keep you guys in the loop. And I guess that's going to conclude this rebuild series. 9 parts, 8 or 9 parts. But I just wanted to do a nice in-depth look at my process on how I rebuilt the Harley. And maybe one of you guys out there can build the confidence to do it yourself one day. And maybe my videos can guide you through, kind of get you on the right track, you know what I'm saying? So feel free to check out the playlists, check out the Amazon links, get yourself some tools, some parts, stuff that can help out this whole process. And I guess other than that, I'm signing off, and that's the end of the series. Hope to do something like this in the future. Maybe some upgrades to this thing, not necessarily rebuild stuff, but whatever happens to it, I'll be sure to take you guys along for the ride. Thanks for watching the series. Thanks for checking it out. And I guess we'll see you on the next one. Maybe there'll be some Subaru content. Just maybe. Alright guys, take it easy. Later.